darker. So funny. A person can grind all the time and never make any money, which is even worse. This is so important. This is the part of the carbon. Ouch. Everything comes, everything goes. Until the struggle is real. I guess it's not the right one. What time is it? It's 2:21. It says they're hitting a wet channel. What's this? Okay. So, hey Casey, how are you? How are you, love? It's funny, my apartment was real cold, and I made some tea, and I was burning up. It's got hot. I made a little bit of hot tea, and after I made some tea, it just made me warm. And it's so weird because it was cold today. Let's see some that. Wow. Just got a wake up call. I'm glad I woke up. I tell you, when a person hustles, it's just, I don't know, it's like you just can't catch a break. I wish I was walking with you hand in hand. It's so sad that you always get another opportunity from another person, No, I don't have WhatsApp. Somebody else was talking about that before. That's for people in other countries. I don't want it because the reason why I have WhatsApp is when I'm on that, I get all these people from other countries calling me up on the phone, and I'm not even going to talk about the fact that they doing other things with their hand. You know, the whole playing with themselves online. I really don't got time for all that. And somebody did that to me as usual. I don't know why guys always feel like they have to show you their penis. Like I don't get it. You know, I got off of it. But every time I turn around, every time I get close to somebody, they always, hey Miss Hope. Every time I get close to somebody, get cool with a dude, they say no, I got a dick picture. And it's like it's so messed up because it's like I'm thinking you different and you just like everybody else. I just feel like a fool. I feel like a fool for believing that. I just feel stupid. Because it's like you're just like everybody else. So, you're not no different than other people. And it's so weird because every time I think a guy is different, he's not. I feel you love, but I won't hurt you, sexy. Do you want to trade some pictures first, love? Say what you doing. Why you not saying nothing, love? What are you doing? I mean, the thing about it is, there's always another man that want to invite you to his world, which means that he means he's bad. That's all. And it's so weird because it's like, I don't know. It's like a maze you just can't get out of. And then there's people that's gonna date you because they think you got money. I will always show you my giraffe, lion, elephant, and zebra. Where you from, Casey? Where is you at that you could show your giraffe and lion, elephant and zebra? What part of the world are you at? They always say invest your money, invest in the stock, invest. But then a lot of times you try to invest, you lose money. You have to you have to take money to make money. And it's like, I don't know. And it's been raining and everything. I need to get a job. What is this? These automatic. You calling me about a car? You calling me about a war? I was like, I don't have a car. And then they hang up on you. I'm calling about your car. It's still in warranty. I don't have a car. Click. Going in blindly usually ends with, but a lot of times you don't go in it blindly. Most people don't go in it blindly. It's just what happens when, you know, whenever you give life a chance, sometimes it just don't go the way it's supposed to. Sometimes you take people for their word. They're not for their word. So it's just come mental exhausting. As long as you don't hurt them, they good. My problem is I'm always like, nobody never called me. Bitch, you blocked every. I done blocked everybody. That's why they can't call me. I'm so over people. I like to settle for peace. I don't like to settle for arguing. I may need to call her up. She's been trying to get me to come get this job. This job further out. A friend of mine just bought. Everybody's moving forward except me. I'm not working for no place where I'm lifting nothing. I'm not doing no lifting. I'm not doing nothing. You can forget that. You're not killing me. I'm already done. I don't need no help. It's the ghost. It's the ghost for me. It's the thing that people go ghost on you. It's just so weird to me. People go ghost on you at the clear blue sky. And it's so hard. It is so hard to find people who want to build and stuff. A lot of men don't want to build. Now I understand why a lot of women have to do everything in their own. These men really don't want to build. Like they just don't want to build. They don't. And then when you do find a man, you find out that he's not exactly what, he pertains. Then you got most men are afraid. I've never saw so many coward ass men in my life. It's exhausting. But I tell you this, if men thought I had a lot of money, I don't know, I can't even make that statement though. Because they're still not gonna stay. I just want to focus on getting a job, making a lot of money, and just keep working. Just keep working, keep working. Because clearly I'm not going to hit the lottery. I had this dream. I had this strange dream, right? I had a dream. I was standing downtown and and it's weird because my face was different. I was brown skin. I was real dark skin. I mean, I'm not light, but I was dark skin. And my hair was curling. I had to push it back. And I was doing like this. And I had big breasts. And I had on white. And I was standing downtown with this other person, which I can't remember who it is in this dream. This just happened like a few minutes ago. So we were talking and stuff, and these guys was looking at me. And I felt this really bright light come on to me. It was like a real strong light that was shining on me. And it's like real weird. It was shining on me like real. I don't know why, but it was shining on me really bright. And everybody was just staring at me. Not like they don't do it now. But it was so weird. I'm always think dreams mean something. Sometimes they're just a dream. But most of the time when I dream about stuff, it's usually let me know what's about to happen or what I'm about to witness or what I'm about to see. It's never, I wish it was accurate, but nothing is exactly accurate. I went out today and just staying low. Trying to find another way to make some money. I'm trying so many ways. I am mentally exhausted. Now I did talk to this thing about driving, but it's far away. Yeah, I always believe that I do better when I'm alone than in a relationship. Well, you move forward, Miss Hope. You took a leap on faith, which is a good thing. Another friend of mine just hit me up. He's doing a leap on faith too. So people don't leap on faith. Wow. Here's my story. On October the 28th, there was a home invasion. I was sexually assaulted. After being sexually assaulted, I was made to lie down, face down on the floor. The next thing I remember is being covered in blood, curling up behind my bedroom door. The truth about the matter is I did not know I was shot in the head. Neither did I know I had been shot. Let me see this. This is crazy. Covered in blood behind my head. The truth of the matter is I did not know I was shot in the head. Neither did I know I had been shot in the stomach. God didn't allow me to even feel the pain of the gunshot wound. The power of God, I have to tell you guys, He has a plan for all of us. Um, the way He proved Himself in the situation, even though at the healthy most believe in, even the heathens must believe in Him. I suffer from inner cranial fracture, brain hemorrhaging, among other things, but these were the most serious in the entries at this point. My family was told I would not make it. They even sent the chaplain to talk with me, but God said, not yet. God's my healer, my sustainer, raised me up, healed my body, gave me speedy recovery. He showed me the world in America. I just wanted to share this testimony with with you guys. That's the thing about it. Why is everything you guys? Why they can't be ladies and men? You say guys, maybe I'm just being too specific. Everything just cancel woman. Everything cancel women. Hi guys, what's up, dude? Everything is not. You have to be so specific, like hello ladies, but it's always hi guys, hi guys. You got girls calling other girls my dude. I don't know. I'm forever grateful that my children can still call me mommy. I'm a granddaughter. And my granddaughter can call me nanny. God is in the control. It may not agree with you. You may not agree with the plan, but his creation is more creative, I think. Not. He remains at the throne. I will not sit on this my testimony, continue to tell it. Please, love and abundant blessings to you all. Wow. And that was his story. And basically, somebody tried to kill him. And this is the girl. And that's another thing. You try to save money to get a house and a home invasion. Shit is just crazy out here. I'm about to have this pretty boy pull up to my boyfriend. I don't know. Guys, if you've been people be capping so much. If trauma can be passed down through generations, then so can healing. That's true. If you're behind. That's one thing I don't get into. I don't beat my face. Whenever I think about wearing makeup, I be like thinking to myself, that's a lot of makeup. That's a lot of makeup. But the thing is, like, I don't know, situation, circumstances. I'm drinking some tea mixed with coffee. I took 2 sips of that tea, and that tea woke me up. It's things I needed to do is getting done. So how's everybody? Saturday. I thought yesterday was Sunday. I thought today was. I thought today was Sunday, and tomorrow is Monday. That's just to let you know how much my brain has been gone. It was raining so much out here, you couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do anything, and I've been going online trying to find another job. I want to work from home. They said they got so many work from home programs, but I can't find them. Where are these jobs that work from home? I need a job that works from home where you can sit and work on the computer. But I be thinking of them phone calls that they be sending out to people. I think those be the work from home jobs. They put up this thing like, and it's all fake. In other words, what they do is like they'll give you this thing like, okay, if you want these glasses is like $1. If you want them, sign up for it. We'll send you. So when you fill out your information and send it, it asks for your phone number, I guess, to contact you. And when you do it, and you click that box, and once you click that box, and that box is stating, you will be receiving phone calls from other telemarketers and sales marketing thing, jobs and stuff like that. That's why you keep getting them numbers. Like, why do people calling my phone? Because when you click that X box, that means you allow all these people to call. That's where the spam calls come from. That little box you check when you thinking that you buying some glasses. In reality, it was a trick. Carrie shirt doesn't allow friends to stay at her house with her husband. I don't blind her. I wouldn't, if I had a man, I wouldn't want no girl staying here. And I know you can't. You can't stop a man from doing what he want to do. But if a man is gonna cheat, he's gonna cheat. The man takes care of the woman. The woman takes care of her man. Neither is more important than both then work together to build empire. This is a yeah, but that's modern day bull. A man's supposed to take care of everything, and a woman's supposed to take everything in the house. But a man don't want to be in the house. He just want to be in the bed. He's sleepy. Then he want to tell you what to do with your life. He ain't doing nothing with his. God bless the good men out here, because it's so difficult to find a good man out here. It is so difficult. The world is packed with sorry ass men and mind games. I think the reason why it doesn't bother him because his mommy. My mommy gonna take care of me. I don't care about you. My mommy. He don't give a damn. Um, Let me see. I had an interview earlier for a data entry clerk only for the job to be taken down. Yeah, a lot of scam jobs are being posted. Who be careful with that. It's a lot of fake jobs. Fake jobs. That's what he's telling you reported in. Fake jobs and stuff. This other lady I know, she works, but she says she bring home $700 a week. $700 a week. But that's what they say. But she asked me to come work out there with her. The only difference is that Just because they giving her that amount, don't mean they're gonna give me that amount. And even though they keep trying to say that the world is open up, it hasn't really opened up completely. We're still walking around with masks on our face. It's crazy. Not all of us, because some of us, a pandemic never happened. They walking around like ain't nothing happened. I just wish I could find a man that wanted to build. It is hard to find a man that want to build. These men don't want to build nothing. I mean nothing. I mean they don't want to build nothing. But you know what I found out? You could become very you could be doing very good for yourself. And once you start doing really good for yourself and things start happening, it's like you allow somebody to come into your life that takes all of it away. Well, try to if you don't wake up. It's the mind games for me. So much mind games out here. It is crazy. I don't give myself enough credit. But it's so funny because I'm trying to get myself out of situations and stuff. But the hustle is hard. Yeah, the hustle is real. But I'm about to do some real hustling. Oh, I wish I was like the, but then again, I don't wish I like, but the struggle is real. Hey, bang, bang, where is the clicking sound coming from? What clicking sound, bang, bang? You mean from my cell phone? There is no clicking sound. Y'all hear clicking sound? Hey, let me wipe that on. Oh, I can't even pronounce your name. What's this, Scenery? Lord, I can't even pronounce your name. I hear continuous clicking. I don't know. There is no clicking over here. It's quiet. You better check your house. Maybe it's something. Do anybody else hear clicking? Because I don't. There's nothing clicking over here. I mean, unless you talking about my cell phone. I don't think my cell phone make that noise. If you talking about you talking about that. If you talking about my cell phone. Now, if that's the clicking you talking about. I don't know. You talking about that? Girl, gone. Oh, God. Yeah, I think it might be my cell phone. Because I was clicking on something. You talking about, oh, child, I'm about to click on something. If you talking about that, it could be that. And that's what maybe talking about. Get paid for going live. Oh, bingo. I'd go on bingo, child. That stuff, child. I don't get it. It gives there on crack. That going live on Bico just be like, sure. And if it's like you make money, where is this money supposed to be coming from? Raven, please, I changed my account. Facebook, I need your contacts. I'm you what? Raven, please, I changed my account. Facebook, I need your contact. I'm your selfie. What'd you change your account to? I don't even know who you are. Sure, I don't even be on Facebook like that, to be honest with you. I don't like being on a channel where they treat you like a child. Oh, you need a timeout. We need to give you 30 days off. Child, please. Like, y'all really taking this whole Facebook tour. A lot of people not even on social media. 3,000. A lot of people not even on Facebook. You're taking that grown adults and you're telling them you disciplining them on a website that you're biased and child. A lot of people are not even on. They said it's like 1/3. They said a lot of people not on social media, and a lot of people are not on Facebook at all. A lot of people refuse to be on there. And the fact of the matter is that it's something going on behind the scenes that a lot of us are not aware of it. Also, when you're on Facebook, if y'all don't know this or not, when y'all talking in your inbox, they can listen in your conversation. Like if you sit back like if you in a conversation in your inbox with somebody, they can click on a button, look right there and listen. Also, if y'all in the inbox with each other, y'all video chat, when y'all looking at each other, they can click on the box and watch y'all talk. Also in your inbox, when you are having a private conversation, sharing pictures, they see everything you post. They see everything you're doing on their site. When they say Big Brother's watching, they're watching. And remind you, I'm telling you, your inbox. I'm not talking about outside. I'm talking about while you're having a personal conversation. They're sitting there listening. I was talking to this one girl, and we were talking, and what they did was they linked that to Instagram. So Instagram, anything you post on Instagram, it goes into Facebook. They call it Meta. So I was having a conversation with a girl, and it actually got posted on the Facebook. So our whole conversation that we had was on Facebook. When I pressed the button, everything we said was sitting right there on Facebook from Instagram. Now remind you, it went from Instagram, and this is a private conversation. So it went from Instagram and it went to Facebook. So it clicks straight in. So whoever's on Facebook can press the button and everything we send it just like this. It could be a group of people just sitting there listening to the whole. So while you're having a private conversation with someone, they're reading it all. That's why people don't want to be on it. I was looking at some pictures. I realized when you get older, you kind of do things that you shouldn't do when you sit back and reflect. I was looking at all the pictures I posted when I was young. I was like, oh my God, what was I thinking? And then today, I I, I got a this guy I respected. I thought he was so different, so sweet. So today he decided today is the day I'm gonna receive a dick picture. I don't even know how to even react to this no more. This whole I think the whole sending people explicit pictures. I'm not even no more affected by it. It's like at first I kept saying, why do y'all keep sending me these new pictures? Like why? Why do you have to send me like why? And then guys I respect, sure, my respect for men is just like it's not worth it. It's just not worth it anymore to me. I went to the liquor store and this guy was just staring at me. And I'm like, I don't see nothing. It was just I go down, see a thing. So after that, I was like, okay, here we go. Who is this? The most iconic role, no cheating. Lord Jesus. So y'all saw about this girl, um, Chris, the other one who committed suicide. Was it Miss Universe? Miss Universe that committed suicide. Remember I told y'all before that this world is going to be a lot of that happening. It's so, yes, that's the one thing that was. And the thing about it is, a lot of people suffering in silence, and a lot of people don't talk about it because, you know, the world is so judgmental, and then you don't want people to saying you crazy, something wrong with you. So we suffer in silence, and I know I suffer in silence a lot. And it's so sad for somebody to get to the platform and still couldn't be cured. That's to let you know not all the money in the world, the name, the title. When you're unhappy, you unhappy. So when you're unhappy at the bottom, you're gonna be unhappy at the top. I mean, she blew up. Her pictures and videos, everything hot. And if you click on all the things, you see all this stuff. It's crazy. You know? I feel so bad for her. I have my opinion, and I might keep it to my. I thought it was over a man too, 3,000. I thought it was over a man. I was like, ain't nothing but a man. Then I was like, child, I took this, I made this. Then I was like, because we all romantic go. To me, I was like, for a woman to kill herself, I don't know if she even had a man, but for a woman to kill herself, I feel as though somebody had to push her over the edge. But that's just my opinion. It could not be accurate. But the thing is, like, for me, I feel like when somebody feel like they want to die, somebody pushes them over the edge when enough is enough. Or she could have been an empath and she kept feeling things and hearing things. I told y'all about the transfer energy of body. So she may have been dealing with issues of things that wasn't really her, but she thought it was her. Because she don't know about entities or what's this empath, being an empath. Child, when I tell you 3,000, I took this hair and I made it tight as fuck. Do you think she was driven to it? Yes, 3,000. I definitely feel like whenever somebody's commits suicide, they're driven to suicide. And the one thing about suicide is they don't want to die. They just want to get out of pain. That's the thing about it. They want to get out of pain. They don't want to die. They just want the pain to go away. And unfortunately, that's what happens. They don't have an outlet. And a lot of times I do believe, remember I told y'all before how the whispering in your ear is not really you, but you think it's you because there's nobody around. If you're an empath, you got a third eye, if you're spiritual, if you're very spiritual, your spiritual eye is open. A lot of things you can be witnessing. It has nothing to do with you. It's just that you got a gift and don't even know it. So you're reflecting it to you. And you think, oh, this is happening to me, but it's really not happening to you. What you're doing is you're listening to voices of people that's around you that you just can't see. But if you don't notice, you're thinking they're your voices. That's why when the older back in generation, they be like, oh, Saint, get behind me. I don't want them because they keep hearing voices. We all do. We're nothing but spirits inside of a body. But if you don't know this, you thinking it's you. And I get it. But a lot of times people don't know. And see, if the things I share, if people like me were out there in the forefront, can share to help people, a lot of people wouldn't commit suicide. A lot of people wouldn't do a lot of things. We have so many spiritual people in this world that don't even realize they're spiritual. So many people are spiritually connected with the other world that don't even know it. They're so spiritually connected and don't even know. They think everything they're doing is from them, and it's not. But they don't know. Nobody tell them. I believe she was as well. That what breaks my heart for her. I've been there. Right. And the thing is that I think with me, and I could be wrong, it's the calmness of her mother. Her mother's, I could be wrong, but it's the calmness of it. For me, if my child committed suicide, but then I never heard her talk, but if my child committed suicide, I'd be devastated. I'd be devastated and be like, well, what? Because they want to know what made her want to kill us. She said her mother said she hid it away from her as well. So she wasn't aware of it. But her mother knew about it. Her mother knew her child was depressed. And when people are depressed, you can't take it lightly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For me, it's something that's not being shared. I believe that somebody can help push over the edge. I do. I do. And I believe because for a person to just snap, for a person to just snap, that means they couldn't. Nobody was there to save them. I've snapped many times, but I can snap all I want because I know anybody come to save me. But once you learn different techniques, it don't bother you as bad. But once you realize that you have to try to dilute it to make it less painful. And sometimes that's stressful within itself as well. But you have to muddle through the best way you can. You don't have to, but you try to muddle through the best way you can. You do. And that's the thing about it. And the thing about it is, there's a lot of people suffering in silence. Even when I watch videos of people talking on TikTok, they always talk about telling somebody off or cursing somebody out. I did a video on TikTok, of course, just copying something somebody else says and say it. I did a video repeating something somebody said on TikTok, and I got 3,000 views. I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. If it's negative, they all for it. I do something stupid, and I don't know, it's weird. People cater more to hate than love. And I just think it's so sad, though. But I don't make the rules. You know, I was doing TikTok only because I needed something to get away from my mind. You have to find avenues. You date yourself mentally to get yourself out of situations where, you know. So, where's the video? I'm going to show it to you. This is the one right here. Let me see if I can show it to you. Look at this. 3,000 views off of this thing. Let me show you what I'm saying.
Talking about you don't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. That's on Mary and every single little lamb that she pushed the fuck out. Talking about you don't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. That's on Mary and every single little lamb that she pushed the fuck out.
And that's
Talking
the
about
thing.
you don't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me.
Now I did videos. Where it's more talking.
I don't know what give people the idea.
You like this here?
To come and ask me questions. Or just walk up to me. Don't you see this face? Do it look like it want to say anything to anybody?
I know you like this hair 3000.
I don't know what give people the idea.
Let me see.
If she texts you every single day, be thankful, dog. Because there's people out there still waiting on a reply.
This
real. If she texts you every single day,
this the weave I made.
be thankful, dog. Because there's people out there still waiting on a reply.
I made this
real for real. If she texts you,
I made that weave. It's sat in this closet forever. I said, let me just do this here. So I made it and braided it and and as you see, I done threw it to the side. Once I make a wig and everything, I'm over it. But I noticed that though. But all of a sudden, the blue sky, I started getting people on my TikTok. I don't know what the hell. And the thing is, like, I don't even know.
I have a crush on one of my followers.
I don't even, child. I did not take that much serious. I just thought it was a joke. And I still don't take it serious. Because I don't get it. It don't make some sense to me, but what the hell. So, I went on Bingo. Are you on Bingo on 3000? Child, I got about 4 to 5 weeks I need to. Yeah, the thing is, it's a weed though. People are attracted to drama. That's so true, and hope. But you know what? Let me tell you about Bingo. Bingo don't have no features. So if I look a mess, look, I forgot to catch you. If I look a mess here, because I think this is why the girls put on so much makeup. I'm going live on Bingo. I forgot I can't show y'all. I wish I could show y'all, but because if I show it to you, it's all they're gonna do is. Smile and get ready for a new day. Girl, bye. I'm getting ready for nothing. My phone is gonna die. I still don't understand the whole Bingo thing. That makes no sense to me either. And they be like, you can make money off of that. Child, I ain't made nothing. Oh, somebody want to come on live? Okay, this is interesting. Let me make sure it's camera.
hello?
What's up?
Hello?
Hello? That's Bingo Live. I've heard. No, but the thing about it is, if you go to different, it's like any place you go to when they sit up there and everything, and they could turn anything negative. You know, I don't do all that negative stuff on Bingo, but I did see. Oh God, I did see people on Bingo being really nasty. Well, you know, you can be nasty anything you want. You know, people do what they want to do. They turn Facebook into a dating site. What does this say? They turned it into They turned it into a dating site. They sure did. It's funny because on this camera, I look one way. So if you want to come on my Bingo, you could talk on my Bingo. And the thing about that's the reason I do that's the reason why, because on Haps doesn't change. You can't even Haps has become something totally different. I don't even know what that's even about. But Haps is totally different than what it used to be. So once upon a time, I would do the whole thing. They changed the whole thing, which is a joke within itself. But you could join a bingo, and you could talk live instead of you typing. Instead of you typing, because it's gonna kill my battery. What did it say? Meet up with new friends. What did it say? Diane. Sean Walker joined. But I wish I could show it to y'all, but I guess I can't. Because they don't go two ways. Lord, I'm going to end up getting electrocuted. So, what it says, okay, I must hit the wrong thing. I think a lot of times people want you to be face speed and stuff. I'm not doing that at all. I've been on it. It's the thing about it is, for me, I just think bingo is cool for. I think it's good for, like, if you want to talk to people and you don't want to type, and y'all can just basically talk. Now, if it becomes toxic because of, the people, because they could take anything. They could take Kristen Mingle and make it into a porn site. They don't, people do what they want. So join my bingo. Join my bingo, y'all. So this way y'all can come on here with me. You don't have to share your face. You could just come on and talk. You don't have to share your face or nothing. And of course, it's the same as YouTube, raving over, and then join it. And this way we could be talking up here live instead of you typing. This way you ain't gotta type no more. You could just talk. I'll be glad when. I think YouTube has that, but that feature seems to be you have to live stream it, a whole bunch of other stuff to go along with Omega. Enjoy Guardian. So I don't know, child. I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to do this and not make my phone hit the floor. Because it's not, I don't want to bring the wires and stuff. Anyway, I'm not gonna keep this up. Because bingo kills your battery. So anybody dating anybody? I'm just going to get down to the certain battery. Oof. What the hell? I'm not gonna get that number. Okay. Yeah. Y'all got quiet up here on Facebook. So you've been out to any clubs, 3000? I haven't been out anywhere. Y'all Hope you been any clubs? People are attracted to drum. Did anybody go to any clubs? Anybody go to any bars? Anybody meet a man? Anybody started a job, anybody started a career, anybody moved into a house. A friend of mine, he just bought a house. And see, the one thing about moving into a house, girl, it's old as fuck. Okay. Sure. More money, more problems. Less money, no problem. I went into the place and I was trying to win. What's that? Win money. Child. Mm-mm-mm. I just be thinking that it's so difficult. How far is this camera going? Wait a minute now. Wait a minute, how far did this camera go down? Well, I may have to turn this off. I mean, you can't see nothing, but no, this camera go. I don't think so. Oh, hell no. I mean, you can't see nothing, but I did not know the camera went down like that. This camera, that phone was showing all the way down to my legs. And y'all can't see my legs, but this phone was navigating. No. Mm-mm. No. I mean, y'all can't see nothing because it cuts me off here. But that thing went. I was like, wait a minute now. I mean, you still couldn't see nothing, but it's the fact that I don't like to sit with my legs closed. It's unhealthy. You open your legs to marry me. I need to do my nails. God bless them. I'm always thinking these girls spend all this money on getting their nails done. I think it's 62, $100 every 2 weeks to get your nails done. You get your nails done. When I used to get my nails done, it was $40. So for the month, it was $80. $80 a month to get my nails done. And I mean, it looks pretty. It's addictive. But child, I'm cheap. So I ain't gonna stick with that too long. And the bills be coming in. But I'm bored. But I'm about to have 2 find new jobs. All right, 3,000. What type of work you gonna be doing? All right. I can't find a job I want to do. I just want to become a madam, I want to become a madam of a brothel. I want to become a madam. So I found out today that one of my friends that I've been concerned about is on drugs. And it never hit me that this person was on drugs. And I get it. I mean, let me stop saying I get it, but I do get it though. So this person has a lot of mood swings. And the thing about it with people who are on drugs, see, that's another thing. Some people want to date you to get their fix. But so I'm like, why is it that you as a woman, why is it that you allow yourself for a man to beat you and hit you and, to do things to you? Why do you allow this? And I'm not saying people always allow it, they're on drugs, but my girl is on drugs. She's so much on drugs that, child, she's unreachable. And when a girl is on drugs, or a man, but I just say a person. When a person's on drugs, it is hard to reach them. That means if they don't get off of it after a certain period of time, they end up dying. Shoot. That's why I never want to get on it. Yeah, that's why I never want to get on drugs. I mean, but it's so weird because every time I meet somebody, it's always the same pattern. And they can't shake it. And you know what I think? I believe society beats them with an iron belt. There's so many people out here trying to live for other people. And that if they live for other people, then what happens to them? They die. And around my area, child, you a grown ass man, you out here trying to start a fight with somebody and can't beat nobody. And I've watched people like that though. I watch so many men run their mouth and can't fight. Men, a lot of men are the biggest cowards in the world. They are tough with their boys. When you cut your body, something not so tough. Oh, I'm gonna get a gun, I'm gonna shoot you. Child. Where his child. I've never seen so many men that are so afraid in my life. They're so afraid. But I wanna move away. I wanna move away somewhere far. I wanna move away far. Like a countryside where have you ever been to a cornfield? You ever been to the cornfield, like in a farm? A cornfield is the most scariest place in the world. I know why they make movies out of that. If you've never been to a cornfield where they pick corn, when I tell you that things look scary, that's the most scariest thing. I wonder what type of spirits is there, because it's something very dark there. It's something very dark about the cornfield. I don't know what it is, but it's very dark. And I mean scary. If you've never been to a cornfield, it is scary. It's the most scariest feeling that you could feel. That's why they make Children of the Corn and all that stuff like that. It is scary as hell. I don't know why, but it is. I used to work on a farm. Oh, mother, I've had 1,000 jobs. And when I was working on the farm, this is down in Atlanta. Child, the cornfields, it's like they're like this. And you have to walk, they taller than you, and it's like they're moving. It's crazy as hell. It's crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But you do know that the reason why you're not connected with someone is because of you. My problem is that I keep getting young ass boys. I met another young ass boy. I mean these young ass men. It is just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Mm-mm-mm. You ever be focused on something and you allow somebody to knock you off balance? I was driven and I was doing things positive to get things on life. And I just let somebody knock me right off balance. And the thing about it, when you have a toxic relationship or you have a toxic person in your life, it's the most difficult thing to walk away from. But people feel as though it's no big deal because it ain't them. But I've watched many people who do really well for themselves meet a toxic person and take them straight down. It's so weird, but it's real. It's very real. It's very real. Hi, Jay Wilson. How are you doing? So I was on his website, and child, I met another man. I always meet a man. I think if anybody breathing can find a man. It's not hard. But this man lives it says 200 feet away from me. I'm like, how far is 200 feet away from me? So I'm like, he's 200 feet away from me. And the first thing I'm thinking is like, I met this one guy. When I say I didn't meet him in person, no, I talked to this one guy. He lives 4 houses from me. Not street, houses. And he was like, I want to come see him. I met this other guy. He lived right across the street from me. He actually came over here and helped me move this. This DL life is so crazy to me. This second life these men are living is so... The DL life is bigger than the LGBTQ. There's so many men on a DL. It is crazy to me. It is crazy. It is so crazy. And everybody looking for somebody they can experiment with. And they're going to tell you everything you want to hear because they don't want to pay you. I think, and I know this is my opinion, may be very negative, but I feel as though, I'm okay, how are you? I'm Jay Wilson. I just feel as though, in my opinion, it's just better just be a prostitute. I know that's negative, but to me it's better. I would rather be a prostitute than to be a person that's looking for love and being treated like a prostitute. So I'm being treated like a prostitute, but for free. So why not just be a prostitute, just make money from it? Versus, you know what I mean? Because they treat you like a prostitute. You're not being treated like a person serious. You're not being treated like a person that's about to grow. You're being treated like a hoe. The only difference is you stamp love on it. They stamp free. So while you stamp, I'm looking for love. I'm looking for free. I want to have sex with you. I want to do everything with you, and I want it to be for free. So in the meantime, you got this whole thing and vision of finding a man. And I'm not saying all men are bad. I'm not saying everybody. But I do feel as though within myself, it would just be better to be a prostitute for me. Not for every girl, because everybody's different. Everybody's situation ain't like mine. But for me, it'd just be better. But every time I think about something like that, I always think that there are girls out here having sex that got full-blown AIDS. Like you got full-blown AIDS and you having sex with these men. And I'm always thinking, they're coming to me. And that's scary for me. That's the reason why I don't indulge in it. Because I know there are girls out here who's doing this stuff and they don't care. I've been feeling that way. Right. Exactly. It's like you everything about me that I want to offer, you don't want. You just want my body. So you just feel like you making me into a whore. And you using the words to reel me in. And it's a trick. And I'm always thinking like, don't you feel guilty after you played me? No. Like you really don't feel guilty for playing me. They really don't. I mean, they really don't. You could be the kind of girl that can help a man out, put him on his feet, make sure he can eat, give him a little money when he need it, and he will leave you for a girl that can't do a damn thing for him. And then they wonder why you get so. It's like once you have sex with somebody, they go ghost on you. I just think that's so mentally draining to me. And I was talking to another girl about this today. If you're perceived one way and you get all this work done in your body, you get your body done, you get tits, you get boobs, you get all this stuff, and then he still don't want it. You still can't find a man. Now you sit up there with a full blown stripper's body, pretty titties body, and nobody still don't want you. And girls were like, well, I did it for myself, so you ain't got all the work done yourself, so you can look in the mirror and look at yourself. That makes no sense to me. I always feel like you're doing things to get to another level. If you're a two-spirit woman, you're doing something to get to another level. You're not becoming a two-spirit woman just to be a two-spirit woman forever. You're trying to graduate to get to another level. For me. But a lot of times, it's not perceived that way. And they care about the sexual. Exactly. And I'm like, don't you feel bad? Nope. Whenever you catch a man and you have a conversation with him, he gets real quiet. And I think he's quiet because he's my mind. I'm thinking, if I say what I really want to say to you, you will be mad at me and block me. And I think he's saying that because it's like, first of all, in my mind, I'm thinking he's saying that the reason why he doesn't, he's saying to you is, first of all, I'm married. Second of all, I have a wife. Or first of all, I have a girlfriend. Or first of all I look at y'all as porn. So he don't tell you what he's really thinking, but it gets quiet. But everything he said to you to meet you, to get in your bed, was just a trick. So then when he get his desk due, his day shows up. But some of them really don't care though. All they care about, yeah, like they really do. I think that's my new introduction to myself. I'm like, y'all really don't care. Like you could give me a disease and leave me with no problem. Oh well. And then if you do find a man that you fall in love with, you pray to God that he at least use protection when he step out. And I know he won't. I dated short men. I dated tall men. And a man is a man. It doesn't matter how tall he is, how short he is. If he's a piece of shit, he's just a piece of shit. Then you become the type of person that becomes sexually active. You have sex with everybody because you don't even care. So then you're just having sex. Then you got all these married men low-key following you. They don't want you to be with nobody. But yet still, they out there doing everything with everybody. Ain't got a wife. I don't know. It's the back and forth for me. I used to look at relationships like, I don't know. I think I'm looked at as fun. And every time I turn around, the men are getting shorter and shorter. God. And the women are getting taller and taller. The women are getting taller and taller, men are getting shorter and shorter. It's so weird to me. I've seen when I went to the liquor store, I was talking to this cop. He was this tall. I'm just looking at him. He built himself up really strong, I guess. I don't know. But you know what, 3,000? I said to myself, well, see, I don't know. I'm always thinking, or maybe I think too much, but I'm always thinking when the men come up to me and they don't know, and I'd be like, I'm going to tell one of them one day. But let me tell y'all something. So I went down the street last week, which is really like Thursday, I think. So I guess this is story time. So I go down the street. Now it's a guy I met in the gay when I was working in New York, this gay bar. In New York, I worked in. So he saw me when he came inside the bar and he wanted to talk to me. And of course, he knew what was up. So we started talking and everything, and he actually ended up going somewhere. I don't know where he went. Who knows? But he left his, what's that thing called? A CD player. He left his CD player. So when I called him, he was like, take my CD player home with you and I'll come pick it up because we live in the same area. So I said, fine. So I don't know where he went or what he was doing, but so and everything, we had talked about being in a relationship, stuff like that, I'm so tired of people assuming all children are finna have this virus. Every guy I met tries to have sex with me without a condom. Exactly. First thing I say is all I do is have anything. Right. That's the thing about they don't, child. I haven't to say the first thing they say is they don't. Right. And that's supposed to be the test. The thing about it, men don't go to the doctor. Whenever I ask a man when the last time he been to the doctor, he ain't been to the doctor. You look, oh, I'm good. And so wait a minute, let me go back to the story. So when he found out that we lived like 2 blocks away from each other, he didn't want to be with me no more. He said, I didn't know you lived this close to my house. So what he did in the dark, I was bringing to the light. So he didn't want to be seen with me because he said people around here talk too much, they run their mouth. I hate to tell you, but as long as you're living in this world, people gonna talk about you. It's not an LGBT thing, it's not a black-white thing. People gonna talk about you. It doesn't matter. People gonna talk about you till the day you die. I don't care. So some gonna have good things to say, some gonna have bad things to say. If you're a good person, you try to help people, they're gonna find a way to tear you down. So it's no end to that. People gonna talk about you till the day you die. You can just wipe that off the slate. And if they don't have nothing on you, they'll make up something on you. That's what they do. But if you're not a strong enough person, you're gonna weather. You're gonna hide. Okay. So fast forward, I ran into him and stuff. So I was walking down the street, and I was gonna go. What was I gonna do about? Excuse me. I went to the drugstore because I wanted to buy this. You ever lay down in bed and go, I went to sleep. I went to sleep with my arm. And my arm was killing me when I woke up. I slept on my arm. So I went to go buy some icy hot, or whatever this thing is called. And I rubbed it in my arm. So I ran into him and he was having an argument with a dude. And he says to this guy, he was like, you faggot, I'll fuck you up. I should beat your ass. Now I'm sitting looking at him. I was like, faggot? Bitch, you a faggot. Not only you gay, you and your boyfriend sell drugs on the street corner together. That's not your child. You and your boyfriend out there selling drugs together. People think that's your homeboy. Child, that's your man. But now all of a sudden you go, and I'm sitting looking at him. I was like, well, first of all, just my opinion. You can't be a street pharmaceutical unless you must be carrying heat. You walk around the streets all the time. You weigh about this much. You weigh about this much. It'd be okay if you was the kind of man that at least weigh about this much. And look at the difference. A man this skinny and a man this skinny. They both skinny. But if you this skinny, you can't really beat a fight good. And then if you fight a man that's got this much weight, look at the weight here. You this big, and you about to fight a man you this big, and you want to fight a man this big, and you think you could whoop his ass. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I do know if you're outside and you're doing things like that, you better have buff or you better be working out. You ain't working out and you ain't buff. And this is what I noticed with a lot of people who try to be about that life, but it's not about. You're not about that life. You use scare tactics. See, the ones like me, we know the ones that's about that life. We don't do this. We don't do this. We don't go, what you say? What you say? We don't do that. We don't do that. We just walk up to you and straight to your face. That's it. And we don't do all that talking. That's that girly stuff. And a lot of men do girly stuff. They do all this talking. What you say to me? Oh my God, yo, I'm about to. We don't do that. We just wait to get just enough of a in, and we go in, and we don't miss. We connect because we got fighting skills. Well, I'll just say me. If you've been fighting for a long time, you know how to move. But we know the difference between a man that's trying to scare you into not fighting him. Just don't fight. Just don't fight. Just walk away. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. It's this one man. It's this one man on my block. If I ever fought him, I'm going to jail because I know he can't meet my magnitude of what I could bring. And I could kind of size out people to realize that they're about that. And I'm not even about that life. But I do know when it comes to certain people, I don't say nothing bad because I know what's going to come. I'm going to jail. He's not. He's not going to be the one going to jail. And when you know, you can't participate in negative things. You have to walk away. You have to be able to take an L. It don't make you a punk. It's just making you know your worth. Because a man who's not going anywhere in life is going to be sitting there until little kids that was in diapers are grown going to school. He's still sitting there on the corner talking about everybody. He's still sitting on the corner talking about everybody, ain't doing nothing. He get up in the morning, eat some food, he go sit outside. That's his whole life. And talk about everybody walking down the street. His whole life. His whole life. That's his whole entire life. Nothing to do. Watching people trying to do things in their life. His whole goal in life is nothing. That's why I say ignore him. Don't give him that energy. But it's some. You got to check their chin. I never forget this one girl I know. She got into it with this other guy. He was gay. This guy was built. And he was built. She was tall. But she beat the shit out of him. And he ran. He ran. Because when she hit her, her connect was so strong that he wasn't expecting that. He was so busy making fun of her, but he didn't realize what she brought. That's another thing. When you're tall, we're tall like me, a lot of men don't want to be with you because they know if they do something wrong, they're afraid of the outcome. But not all of them. But you also, the real short men, a lot of them got a lot of short men got a lot of a backbone. But the one thing about him, which I think is weird, is he runs his mouth too much. He feels safe because he's like, well, I'm little. You're not really gonna beat my ass because I'm too short. I'm little. It's kind of like the short man syndrome. And even though he's little, he's thinking in his mind that you're not gonna whoop his ass. And then when somebody beat him up and knock him to the floor, it looks like you just beat up a little kindergartner. But some people don't care. It's weird. What is what it is. I mean to say the first thing they say is darn. I've been with guys like that too, Jay Wilson. They be like, I'm good, I don't have a disease, I'm good. And see the thing about it, if you meet a man, let's talk about this, the fact of a man being mandingo. If a man's penis is huge, I'm talking about really huge, because there's some mandingos out here look like it belong on an elephant. A horse thing is long, but an elephant is thick, and it's on a human being. What condom he gonna put on? What condom can he use? There is not a condom big enough for him. I think they got a woman's condom, but even those are not big enough for him. Because once he pull it down, it pops. It pops. And unfortunately, those are the type of men I meet. That's probably why I'm here alone, child. I meet them horse. Don't do nothing but rip your insides out. That's it. For a man that's not even gonna be with you. And I also feel as though you should have sex before marriage because he may not be packing. If you mess with all these guys who got a lot of mandingos and then you marry a man and y'all wait for sex and this thing is this big and you used to a man like this and you marry a man like this, but you used to this, how long is it gonna be before you dip out the relationship? They call it a side squeeze. How long is it gonna be before? Have anybody heard from Samantha James? Anybody heard from? I haven't heard from her. I haven't seen any videos of her. Is Samantha James okay? Because I haven't seen a video of her since 2022. Usually it'll pop up after a while. Anybody seen her? Heard her? Let me see if I Google her. Wow, there's a white girl named Samantha James. I guess I better put, oh, here it is. Oh, I see something positive. It says, oh, this is 20. And this is, she looks good here. She looks good here. Let me see. She's on YouTube. She's a pretty girl though. When she's beat. Child. Cookie Tookie. 2015. Is anything up here since 2022? Let me see. I'm trying to see if she's up here anywhere. Let me see. Samantha James Cookie. Let's see. Let me see if I can find anything at 22. She has They got something she was 21. Samantha and Cookie get attacked. What is this? Okay, this is back in 20. This is in May. What it says, Samantha James Cookie get attacked and accused of stealing a Twig Imagine wallet. And this is oh Lord, child, I ain't asked you to do all that. Go back. Go back. Thank you very much. I'm gonna put a video here so y'all can see it. Let me see. Okay. Cause I'm scared. I'm scared to even post her stuff. Cause I don't know, child. She'll come out the bag and where go her Instagram? So let me see if we can find. I just want to see if she's okay. Maybe this is Cookie Tookie Monsters. Let me see her last post. This is music. She got music out. What's this post? 25 weeks ago. She got music out. Work, mama. I ain't know she had music out. Let me see. Music, all right now. But what's the date, though? I'm trying to find the last date she posted. This says, child. Let me click off her page. I'm too scared to see on her page. Good morning, pretty natural. I meant to say the first thing they said. Have it be. Well, I saw a video of her getting. Yeah, but is she still up? Is she still arrested? Because let me see. I want to look it up in the thing. That's crazy. I'm just trying to see if she's still alive. Quote 123 on the road tour canceled. Well, she was doing pretty good. I didn't know she had music out. Girl, she doing better than me. Not that it take much. This is a hard life if you don't got the right support system around you. How you been, pretty natural? How's everything going with you? Child. I've been extending my voice. Jay Wilson, did you change your name? Because I thought you had a I thought you was a moderator. Working hard, trying to. That's what I want to do. I want to move away too. I want to leave. I just came into contact with a few things I didn't know. Sometimes you have to leave the life on. I'm trying. That's what I got to do. I'm trying to. It's funny you said that because I'm trying to lead to. Especially if you're not getting any results like me. Most of everybody I know that moved away. Everyone on my job is so negative. Unfortunately, natural, it seems to be like a virus. It's spreading everywhere. It's so dark. The world is so dark. You know, it's so dark. And people are so angry. And people are afraid to cross the street because people will run you over. It's so, I don't know. I just blocked it out. Yeah, it's crazy. It is so crazy. And trying to survive and trying to make it and I don't know. Yes, a lot of people in this world is mean. A lot of them. I've been mentally trying to get myself together, and it's been such a struggle. It's been such a struggle. And every time, and the thing about it is, every time you're trying to build, you got somebody trying to take away your spirit, like break your spirit. And it's crazy to me. But I do know that now they have a lot of things called truck drivers and stuff, like people, for people driving trucks and stuff, so people can work alone. They also have these online, have you tried these online jobs? Now, they keep telling me they exist, but I can't find them. I need an online job where I can sit my black butt right here and collect a check and work from home. I got my little thing here. It'd be so perfect for me. I get up, roll out of bed, ain't got to worry with no mask, sit right here and work on my computer, and go to bed when I'm done. That's the job I need. I'm going to look into that more. So, work from home. I definitely, this other guy, a lot of men are working from home. A lot of men are working from home. You know, I want to work from home job. I do. So anybody watching, give me a little word because I know y'all ain't in the chat room because y'all low key on the outside looking in. I never forget this businessman. He was like, "Why don't you just become an escort? I don't know why you think it's such a bad thing, Raven." I was like, "Why don't your daughters become an escort?" Oh, well, don't be nasty. Oh, that's girl. Let me tell you something. I couldn't sell if you had a gun to my head, girl. I couldn't. That's not my calling. If you had a gun to my head and you told me I had to sell something, I'd be like, go ahead and pull it, child. I couldn't. People ain't buying nothing for me. They ain't buying nothing for me. Nothing. I couldn't sell nothing to nobody. That ain't my calling. I've tried and child. Most time they be like, oh, click. Who is this? Child, I couldn't sell nothing to nobody. People, I didn't know I was a moderator. If you remember. Oh, okay. What's up, mama? You know what? It's so funny. Y'all are everywhere. And I didn't. Y'all all around me. It's so funny. Y'all are all around me. I don't even know it should be y'all on here. And I don't be knowing it's y'all. I'm looking at.
Hey, fam, let your yeses be yeses and your no's be no. This is what to say when the cops stop you for.
What? That's funny. Good morning. Go ahead and pull it. I died. Go ahead and pull it. I died. I don't understand what that means. Go ahead and pull it. I died. I don't know what that means. Am I reading it wrong? What you mean, McLies? I don't know what that means. All right, child. I just have to figure out a way. I have to figure out a way to make money. Child, you just said it about. Oh yeah, Granny. Child, you know I got half of a brain. My thoughts is like all over the place. I'm definitely on half of a brain, and I need your half to help me through the rest. I'm asking other people to help me with their brain with my child. Y'all know I'm working on half of a brain. That's why I be needing y'all more than y'all need me, because I need y'all to help me with my conversations. It's so messed. I'm so mentally messed up. I went to talk to this doctor. He was like, "You ever thought about going to therapy?" I was like, "Therapy? I don't trust y'all. Y'all be telling me stuff and y'all molesting little children in the basement. Hell no. I have trust issues." I guess he's like, "Oh, child, you just messed up." Let me get my glasses for it. Know what's funny? These are my dollar store glasses. I think they was $6 or $4.99. These are my prescription glasses. I can see out of these better than I can see out of these. These glasses cost me $400. These glasses cost me $6. And I'm looking at the $6. As you could tell, she on the last leg. I didn't know I was a moderator, but no, I didn't change my name. Okay. Child. You know, Wilson, you know, child. Ouch. When I get old, I'm be walking up to people to myself, "Don't I know you?" They be like, "No, you don't know me, you old bitch." I can see it coming. I'm gonna have dementia. I just know it's coming. I'm gonna have dementia and Alzheimer's. I can see it coming. Oh, that would be bad though. That would be bad. I got child. Can you imagine having Alzheimer's that you keep forgetting, and then you forget, and then you forget, and then you child? That's gonna be a mess. Oh Lord. Did you forget to put your wig on? You be scaring the little kids, child. Everybody's afraid when they see you, child, because your brain is leaving. And dementia runs in my family too. Oh my God. I think that's the curse of the curse. That's gotta be the biggest curse in the world. To be a two-spirit woman with dementia and don't remember nothing. And doing things all times. Like you can't remember nothing. So here it is in the morning time. You're supposed to be making sure everything is, secretly hidden away. And you don't forgot that's what you're supposed to do. It's not funny because that's a disease. It's just crazy. Child. I just wish I could hit the lottery. I be playing that lottery so much, I become personal. You said, "Sorry, you are not a winner." That's all I keep saying. Like, no, you are not a winner. You are not a winner. You are not a winner. I was like, I just want to hit the lottery. You are not a winner. Sorry, you are not a winner. You are not a winner. You are not a winner. I'm like, this could really work on your self-esteem. Take your vitamins. I can't even take them 3,000. They mess with my stomach. I be praying. I've gotten so bad. I've gotten so jealous. Let's call it what it is. I've gotten so jealous. But not the kind of jealous that say mean things, the kind of jealous that sits back and watch and don't actually stop watching. Remember before I used to tell y'all I would go on people's channel that was in love and I used to watch people in love and I'd be like, and I watched them all in love and holding each other laughing. Oh my God, I love you, babe. I love you too. Child, when they click on, like, I don't want to see this. I'm Debbie the Downer. They all in love. And I was talking to this girl, and I was like, well, Christmas is coming. She said, forget Christmas. What about Valentine's Day? She's like, you don't celebrate Valentine's Day? I said, well, if I had food stamps, I would go and take my food stamps and buy me a box of chocolates. And I would wrap it up and put it in the cart and walk into the room and go, oh my God, chocolate. She's like, oh, you don't got a man? I was like, no. But it's funny though, because she was young. It's embarrassing, but it's funny. She's like, you don't got a man? I was like, no. Then they'd be like, well, what's wrong with you? Do anybody got a man on here? Not that you need one. I'm just asking for my friend. Do anybody have a man? I don't even have to have a man. Just give me one of those hustlers. One of those, and I know I shouldn't be saying it because it's bad, but just give me a man that's, what's it called? The community dick. If you just give me a community dick, man. I'm not trying to, just give me a community dick. Because he's so good in the bed. I want to respect the one that kind of like to use protection, not the one that, give me Mr. Community dick. Because he get you in that bed and make you, oh, you married. Oh, God bless you. Just give me community, honey. Hell,
Traffic violation and set.
I'm going to die one day. At least I can die with a smile on my face. Because Lord knows I met enough men that couldn't share. Like Miglai. A lot of these men, if you put a gun to their head, they don't know how to have sex. They don't know what they're doing. Hey, boy, I didn't know. Oh, yeah. Comcast as a format. Okay, Miss Wilson, I see you. The problem is I don't want to work. I want to go to California, and I want to go to California, and I want to live on, what's that thing called? Skid Road. I want to get on Skid Road, and I want to get on drugs, and I just want to forget the world until somebody find me dead on the street. Who mothers live? Well, I'll be a big old nasty hoe. I wonder how to be a clean hoe or dirty hoe. I know I'm going to get a disease, but at that point, I already gave up. So at that point in my life, diseases are all welcome because I done went on Skid Road. I say that. This is the funny thing about being a Gemini. I say that, but in the next breath, I'm the kind of person that's like, I'd be like, I want to die. I don't want to be here no more. I'm tired of this world. I hate it. I just want to die. And then somebody kind of kill me and be like, you want to kill me? What? That reminds you, I just said I want to die. And then somebody come to kill me. I'm like, you want to kill me? Okay, that's what's up. Then I'm beat. Make it make sense. But you just said you wanted to die. Why are you trying to fight somebody that want to kill you? You said you want to die. Doesn't make, but now you want to protect. Make it make sense. That's how I am. Most people like that though, which is so weird. People want to commit suicide. Then when you come to kill you, they fight, try to beat the hell out of you for feeling disrespected. Yes, Wilson, it's nothing like the community. Child, I got one around here. I got a lot of community, but unfortunately, they all blocked. They all blocked. I done blocked everybody. I done blocked everybody. That's on my phone already. They all blocked. They all are blocked. Some are blocked because, you know, they were real a-holes. And some are blocked because they lied. Some are blocked because they playing mind games. Some are blocked because, damn, I got a list. Who mothers live? Child, when I die, they ain't gonna put my name. They gonna take us a stamp machine and put on my casket. They said these are all the states Raven served, which basically a lot of us clearly. I don't know. That's another thing. Traveling out the states. Do you feel safe traveling abroad, like going to a whole nother country? How do you feel about that, being a two-spirit woman? How do you feel about that? I was watching this lady on YouTube. She said she moved to abroad and she hated it. So you move away and it's not exactly what you thought, like you was visiting, and you want to come back. And you give everything up to move abroad. I watch people do that. I watch people say move to Mexico. I watch people say the thing about it is, for me, if I want to move far away, I want my bank account to be fat. Because if things don't go the way I wanted to go, I gotta always come back because I got so much money, I'm good. But with me, right about now, sure. I want to move into a place where it's safe. Where it's safe. I was talking this like with another girl and stuff. And when I don't feel safe going to countries to live, but you should always do your research into spirits because they know who you are before you get on. Exactly, Wilson. That's exactly what I be thinking too. See, you're a thinker like me. We like to think ahead. As a two-spirit more abroad, you get set. Wait a minute. Let me read this again. I'm blind. As a two-spirit move abroad, you gotta set that up. Exactly. That's how I feel too. I agree with both of y'all. It's you have to set it up. I don't know. I be overthinking stuff, but I'm always thinking like, how do you do that? I never forget the girl I did this story on. She actually ended up leaving a place of problem, and she moved to Philadelphia and got killed. I always wonder how I navigated through this world. I mean, that's not true. I know why. See, I think within me, why things don't bother me. I mean, not gonna say 100% because some days, we have our days. But I think within me, if you've been rejected your whole, this thing about the phone. If you've been rejected your whole life, it's not a hard thing for people to reject you because you never accepted me. So you have to give me love and take it away. But if you never gave me love, I would never know what it's like to be loved. You know what I'm saying? But I think within me, it's more easy for me to navigate because as a child of neglect and abandonment, As an adult, you already know how to deal with it because that's what you. But as a person that was celebrated and enjoyed, everybody gave you your flowers, and then when you do it, you do what you do to yourself, and not get those things anymore. I think it's more traumatizing to them versus the ones like me. Because it's like, how do you do it? You have no problem with it because y'all never accepted me. You never accept me into the house. You always made me stay away from the house. You always threw rocks at me. You always tried to destroy me. So as a child growing up, you already built me into who I am. So once you built me to enough armor on me, when I got here, I'm already set. Um, because you could end up in a worse situation. That's the same thing I be thinking. Did you see the video with Gigi Gorgeous when she? Yeah, I did see that. But you know what it was, Miss Wilson? She got a wake up call. She got a wake up call. And I guarantee you, it was one of her fans. It was one of her fans. There's always a person that's watching you can't stand your guts. There's always somebody that makes sure they see your lies, that makes sure your video, they can't stand you. And at the first chance they could try to come after you, they're gonna take it. That's why when Raven do stuff, y'all don't never see it. I do a lot of things. I don't post it because I know I got a lot of enemies. I got a lot of people who hate my guts, and I don't know what they hate me for. Because Lord knows clearly I ain't got nothing. But people will hate you for anything. People will hate you because this braid is different from this braid. Like I hate you because this braid. People will hate you for the reasons stupid. But can I change that? Absolutely not. And that's why it's crazy. And I was thinking about Tina Turner, how she moved away. Where Tina Turner lived, I think she lives in, I don't know where she lived, but Tina Turner left when she left the States, and she moved away. And her boyfriend, it's her boyfriend or her husband. He's 30 years younger than her. Wait a minute. How old is Tina Turner's husband? Tina Turner, is she married? Let me see. Okay, Tina Turner is, wait a minute. Is she married? Oh, she's married. Tina Turner, she was born in 1939. Oh, she's 82 years. All right, mama. You look good for 82. She was born in 1939. Damn. Wiley versus the Queen of Rock. She rose the final lead singer in Ike and Tina Turner Review, launching a successful career solo performance. Tina begins her career back in Turner Kings of Rhythm back in 1957. She was working before I was born. She married Ike in 1962. She divorced him in 1978. She's married to Erwin Betch. They married back in 2013. And oh, he's 66. He's 66. All right, mama. Here he is. This her husband. Yes, Tina. That's her husband, honey. Look at Tina looking like she could be my mother. Look at her. Yes. Any old music will do. Look at her. Yes, mama. Got a man. Child. Look at this. I love love. Look at this. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do. Child. Look. Child. See Beyonce, let me upgrade you. She look good here. She look a little nervous here, but she's a pretty woman. That's a beautiful woman. Child, look how beautiful. She's beautiful. She glowing. She happy. Child. Who is Tina Turner's husband? Wait a minute. I'm on look. Child. The one thing I can honestly say about him, honey, he holds his woman. I love a man like him. Look at this. Every picture he on her, honey. Look at this. He holds his woman, honey. Well, that's Gail. That dress is beautiful. That's her wedding dress. Child. Mothers live. Child. She got a fine man, honey. Child. Now I know we're gonna be negative. We're like, well, I want to see with her because he love her, or with her because she got money. I don't know what he do for a living, but that's either here or there. That's either here or there. Excuse me. Child. You know who else? Diana Ross. Diana Ross. How old is Diana Ross? Look at me just looking at folks' business. You could tell a bitch that ain't got a life, and that would be me. Diana. She's another one. It's so weird how the older women are still here and all these younger ones before them. Diana Ross is only 77 years old. Wow, she's younger than Tina Turner. Is she married? Nope. She married 2 times. She was born in 1944. What is Diana Ross' real name? Diana Estine Erie Ross. She's another beautiful woman. Very beautiful. And she's still around. Mm-mm. I guess I can show y'all. Look at her here. Child, this is Lady Sings the Blue, honey. Mahogany. Look at her. Look at her eyes. Beautiful. And it's so funny because this when back in the day, they took wigs and they put their real hair a little bit out and they take the wigs and comb their real hair into the wigs. That's how we do it back in the day. Now we took the whole lace and put it on the front. But the thing about lace, look at this. And this is what people do. They take child. That's what we used to do back in the day, honey. The woman is sickeningly beautiful. Can you imagine this being your mother? Child. Child. But she's still a woman. Power. These women went through hell to get to where they are. But they made it. They actually are the reason why a lot of these girls can those women made it easy for a lot of these girls doing what they're doing now. But these women went through holy hell. Them women are the blueprint of a lot of things. Because they went through holy hell. Sheila had to get a group back, but Tina never lost hers. 82 and so. Exactly. That's the thing about it. Child. And that's the thing about it. I hate to say this, y'all, but a lot of y'all gonna have to date younger men. You're gonna have to date young men. Like, you want a man within your age bracket. You have to date a young man. A younger man can give you what you want versus an older man. I don't know why it's like that for the girls. A younger man, and if you, and I know I would have been in a relationship, but me being so anal, telling men, "You too young for me. You too young for me," because low key you have to babysit him. But the thing is, like, you got to babysit him without offending him. You also have to watch your words, unless he's really funny. But a lot of times, a lot of us, when my mother and father died, and when I was living at home, I didn't know she married a younger man. I didn't know he was younger than her because he sure didn't look it, but he was younger than her. And the men I meet is young, but then everybody's younger than me. I just turned 98 years old. I'm an old bitch. Shit, I'm 98. Child, I be getting these little young boys. And I need to start monitoring men's sexual performance. Then when you're old, so when you get old, you monitor men in the bed. That's not good. She's like, you ain't doing that right. You ain't doing that right. We need to work on this. We need to work on that. But then when you get in the bed with somebody that's a beast, oh my God. That's why it's hard. When men are good in the bed, they know, and they know everybody wants them. They're in high demand. And then the ones that are bad in the bed, people are like, I hate these bitches. All they do is want money. Yep, he's bad in the bed. He's horrible. But somebody will work with him. Child. It's the drugs for me, though. I got this one guy confessing his love to me as we speak. He's 6'5". He's dark skinned. And he wanted to come over. He wanted to be with me tonight. He's like, can I come over to your house? I was like, no. Oh, he's Dominican. This guy's Dominican. I mean, a lot of Spanish men. A lot of the Dominican. I mean, I meet about the same amount of black men as I meet with white men, but I meet most Hispanic. My mothers live. Guess what website I'm on? Can you pick up the clue? Can you imagine? When I went to job fair, right? And I was in job fair, not just not I was in job, job placement and stuff. So I'm in there waiting and everything. And as I'm waiting and stuff, you sit in that lobby and stuff when everybody's waiting to be interviewed for stuff. So all of a sudden I heard this noise. And everybody knows this noise. Everybody know that noise. What noise is that, y'all? Y'all heard it? Let me do it again. Maybe y'all can hear it. Y'all know that noise? Anybody knows that noise? But on dates, they know exactly that noise go. This guy just hit me up. He says, hey, I said, hi. He says, can you host? I said, excuse me? If I come over right now, who are you? This is dating. This is dating. Let's try this again. Hey, I said, hi. His first thing to me was, hey. I said, hi. He says, can you host? Host what, a party? I said, excuse me? If I come over right now, remind you, I don't know this person. Height, how tall? He's 5'8". You and why? He said, want to know why I know I told him. I said, because I'm 6'7". I'm 6'7". Let's see what he said about that. He's 5'8". I said, I'm 6'7". You can't take this stuff seriously. He didn't ask, was I attracted to him? He didn't ask. I learned this from another girl. You not my type. This other girl told me that. She says, just tell me you're not my type. So that's what I start putting. And then maybe like, when he says why, I'm not attracted to you. That's me. But fuck it. Tell him the truth. She ain't the devil. I'm not attracted to you. He says, because I'm 5'8". Now he's going to block me. Here it comes. 5, 4, 3. He didn't block me. He said, okay. Reach the block button because you know men are sensitive. Block me. He blocked me. I knew it. Look. And the funny thing is, he disrespected me on levels of levels, but he felt offended because I said I wasn't attracted to him. That's how people work, which is hilarious to me. I don't know. When you see your crush in the gym. Do anybody ever go to the gym, like to work out and stuff? Do anybody ever go to the gym to work out? When I was in Gabrielhood, the gym is a good place to meet men. I mean, it's called the bathroom. And a lot of them bathroom scenes ends up on Twitter and on Pornhub or whatever. But a lot of those, I never knew this stuff existed. I'm so dumb to so much stuff about this world.
Guys, don't ask you out.
I don't know. Y'all sleep? Y'all tired? Y'all making some chicken? Put some piece in the microwave? Hey, Miss Bubbles, what's up, Mama? Happy New Year. You God, I can't. I can't. See, this is when you know the men are too young. They send little. I can't. How you been, Mama? This month, I'm going to try to do something I've never done before. I'm going to time myself. And I'm going to push myself so hard to see what I can do. Today is what? The 4th. I'm gonna push myself really hard. And I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna push myself really hard. I really am. It's so funny because I said I was gonna start wearing makeup. I was gonna start wearing foundation. I was gonna start putting lashes on. Everything I was gonna start doing, I didn't do it. And it's so funny because I like lashes. But I like lashes today. I don't like lashes tomorrow. I like blonde hair today. I hate blonde hair tomorrow. I want straight hair. I want curly hair. I'm just discombobulated. Life has been good, especially since I've been focusing on making myself happy, finding joy. Oh, that's a good thing. Positive enforcements. It's a wonderful thing. That's a very good thing. Very good thing. Moon Shadows. I just sent you a little something. Hey, Moon Shadows. Thank you, Moon Shadows. I like that name, Moon Shadows. Moon Shadows. Have y'all noticed that? Have y'all noticed that? That the sun is becoming closer to the earth. Over where I live, that sun is so close. I mean, it's like you can see, this. Am I saying the right thing? I think it's got to be. So when I go out, right, the sun used to be way up further. So when I went out, it was like you could see it, like, and it was so bright that you had to put shades on. I don't know, the earth must be moving, but it was so bright. Like you do this, and it's still so bright. The world is shit. I was telling this lady that she was like, "Yeah, I noticed that." She's like, "It's really bright." And I bought these glasses. They're supposed to help me see. So the guy see me with the glasses. Oh my God, I go 4 eyes. But you know what? People who wear glasses like people who wear glasses. Like we notice, we're like, "What's up?" We love people like people with glasses. We be like, "Yo, what's up?" They may be checking us out. They got my little 4-eyed little friend. They say, "I bet you smart. Look at you with your 4 eyes." Child. I wish I got them glasses like this. Those things cost $500. Now y'all know. I'm the only person I know went to the eyeglass place asking them where's the welfare glasses. If y'all would have saw their face, it was like, welfare? This is a designer place. We don't have welfare glasses here. I said, well, where the ones that's cheap then? She said, what do you want, like the $50 one? I said, child, you can give me the $10 one. He's like, oh, you're in the struggle. It's like, bitch, the struggle is real all over your. Yes, bitch, the struggle is real. Now, where the $10 glass? So I went in, and it's funny because I think it's called colon or something. Glasses, whatever it's called. And she was like, okay. So they went to the back to get the little welfare glasses out. Y'all should have saw my face. Because what they do, they sell high-end frames. Frames run from like $500 to $1,000 and really high. And they have low income, well, not low income, but lower price range glasses. So when I went into the store, I was like, I wanted to find the cheapest ones because I'm cheap, and I do believe if I could buy a pair of glasses for $6, I feel as though you could better, meet me. So I made the whole room stop. They was like, we don't have welfare glasses here. I said, what the cheapest one? They said, okay. So they go in the box, and they always funny. It's not funny. So they go into this box. There's a whole bunch. You know how you throw glasses in like at the flea market, throw them all in the basket. So she goes to this bag. They all put in this thing together. And she's like, I guess she's like, here. So I looked at them. I said, oh, I like these. It's like, I figured you would. Absolutely, because they're cheap. I don't care about how I look. All I care about is, can I see? So they was like, well, I need to look into your eyes. You may have glaucoma. I said, oh, now you want my money. No, I'm good. They said, well, don't let glaucoma steal your sight. I said, child, I ain't got no more money. I get it. You got to do what you got to do, but child. I never forget when my mother threw me out. I used to walk to work, and in my refrigerator, I had a lettuce, a big bottle of wine, and Roman noodle soup. And back then, the Roman noodle soup was 10 packs for $1. Now it's way expensive. Back then it was 10 packs for $1. I think it was on some places it was 20 for $1. 20 packs of soup for $1. Now I think it's like totally changed. They give you less for the same. They give like 5 packs for $1, or if you're lucky, whatever. So I will walk to work, and I will walk home, and I would save $1. So in the morning time, I got up like 4 o'clock in the morning. I walk all the way downtown to work, change my clothes, put my suit on, and then when I got off work, take my suit off, put in the bag, put my walking clothes on, and walk back home. Child, when I tell you the things I've done, it's crazy. And all of this life, would have been better if I just would have been a hoe. But you can't be a hoe with feelings. I was talking to somebody about that before. You can't be a hoe with feelings. You got to be a hoe. You can't be a hoe with feelings. And I'm the worst.
Bro, it was his team ass. Bro, just say this, bro. Just give my props, bro.
Child, these guys with these video games. I wonder if this guy know. This guy know he's Irish. And this is the guy in another country. Because in his name, I put him down as crazy. So if I named him as crazy, something wrong with him. He's an Irishman. He's Irish. And he hit me up. He was like, do you think I'm attractive? I said, yeah, you're fine. I mean, do you want to be with me? I was like, well, I don't know you. What do you mean you don't know me? Okay, you make me feel a little nervous here. Why would you feel nervous? What is the problem with you? Is something wrong with you? Do you find me attractive? It's just a simple question. And I'm thinking to myself, why would I want to date you? If you act this crazy now, who wants to wake up to this mess? No. I never forget this guy said, if you don't think I'm attractive, Raven, then how could I be with you? I was like, I didn't know I was offering a package, but clearly it's so weird. It's so weird. All I asked for was one man. Thank you, all I asked for was one man. We could be getting up in the morning, fixing bacon and eggs, laying in the bed watching TV, having a drink, celebrating our anniversary. I mean, if I'm gonna dream, I'm also make us married. I don't have to use protection. I take my wig off. He massage my scalp. Oh, and he don't run out the room because he is afraid. Because I look like a monster. Oh, thank you, Moon. And I don't know. I was talking to this guy. He's in college. He's 20 years old. What do you do when he's young? Like everybody's young though. Where all the old men at? Everybody young. Where them old ones? Maybe they're all in the hospital. Everybody you get now is young. This guy live around the corner from me. He's only 18. He told me he's turning 19 in 2 days. That don't make me feel better. You're a teenager. And I can't say that because it's going to hurt his feelings. But young men are more fun to be around than these old men. I don't know what it is. Young men are a lot of fun. Like you can have a lot of fun with them. But these old farts, oh my God. Oh my God. It's like going to a funeral. You just look at him. He's at the table like this. Okay. Wait. That's what you give these old men. They like this. Okay. But you get the young ones, it's like, yo, what's up? It's like, oh my God. It's like a friend. They funny. It's weird though. And then don't get an old man, he's angry as hell. Old man give you the words. But the thing is like, it's so weird though. But you had so much fun with the young ones. It's so weird. And you get the older ones, you like, okay, this is around my generation. And it's like, hey, Catherine. Right, I don't do young. Right, but I do young live. Mothers live, honey. I don't, I do young men. I don't. I wish I'd done young men years ago. That I'd probably be married. But me being so you're too young for me. As I police men on the age so much. I wish I never did that. I probably have been married with a child. I'd have had a baby by now. But no, I'm too busy saying you're too young. I can't date you. And so many men are so broken. When I talk to guys, they be like, "Yeah, I'm young. I already know." I said, "Well, you can come in for a quickie. I'm a church woman, but a quickie." He's like, "Okay, child, he'll let you a quickie. You get on top of grandma. Get on top of me. Do your business, mister." So he on top of grandma. He looking all at you, trying to fall into the wrinkles in your face. I had a high schooler reached out and told me, old profile. I had to block him. He wouldn't take. Oh yeah, you get to stalk. I have stalkers, Miss Bubbles. Oh my God, Miss Bubbles. That's what we don't want. And you know it's funny, Miss Bubble, Misery, just like the movie Misery's Alive, they actually out there like that too. And I'm like, girl, I get stalkers. Well, most young guys, they usually run away after a while with me. I don't even. I think a lot of men don't understand why I don't. I used to chase after them. I don't chase men. I chase looking for a job, but I just be glad when this shift in my life changes where I have money. In my area, people drive like they got their first license from Toys R Us, and they drive like you better watch your back because they will run you. These people will run you over and keep going and keep going and keep going. Do anybody like herbal teas and stuff like that? Like herbals and what's this organic stuff like herbals and teas and stuff? So I went to the store, me having my complex, like always. And as a mentor in the past, Raven, once we transition, we now have to deal with the same problem. Agree. Exactly, Ms. Butler. 100%. I'm with you. You're 100%. And the thing is, like, you have to navigate through it. You know what's even funny? It's not funny when I say funny, but it's weird when women say the same thing we're saying. All of us women are saying the same thing. And then you look at some women that are so beautiful, and she's like, I can't find a man. I was like, well, damn, if you can't find a man, I need you to just start going to the liquor store and just say the hell with it. But then again, you never know, she may be toxic. But then again, I may be toxic. Because you get hurt, you change. But you know what I found in Miss Bubble? Men who become in a relationship with you and never let you know they're in a relationship with you. Reason why they don't let you know they're in a relationship with you is because they usually have a wife. But they don't want you to date anybody. But they're in a relationship with you. Like, that's what gets me. You got a wife, but you're in a relationship with me. You ain't asked to be in a relationship with me. You didn't say you want to date me. But in your mind, you're in a relationship with me. And you're moving forward in a relationship with me. The only thing is, you didn't tell me we're in a relationship. But you still have a wife. Then you divorce your wife. And then you move somewhere else with someone else. And not with you, with the person you said you love. So let's get this right. You left your wife and you move in with someone else. You didn't move in with me. You didn't move in to grow with me. You moved in with somebody else. But then you feel as though I should act a certain way within you when you basically abandoned me. Child, unapologetic. Don't give a shit. Look at how the so-called rich, high-value men are putting their women through the same shit. It's the truth. A man with money, it can be the most dangerous man in the world if he has no respect for you. A man with no money can be the most dangerous man if he has no respect. I met this guy years ago. I was telling the story about this. I met a guy years ago who had a problem with us living this close together. He'd have been in jail. He'd been in. His whole thing is. That's why I give respect to people who stand in their truth and their conviction, whether they are poor or whatever case to be, but they stand in with their truth. A lot of people can't stand in their truth. A lot of people cannot do it. They will judge you for doing it, but they can't do it. They can't get there with you. And they be like, I'm going to take it to my grave. Now they want the accolades from you, the sexual, the conversation, the bonding, but they don't want you. That's what that gets me. You want to bond with me, you want to get close to me, you have sex with me, you want to hang out with me, but you don't want me. So why are you here? That makes no sense to me though. But then you don't want me to see nobody else, but you don't want me. That makes no sense to me. Listen. There's some young person in the car driving like a fool. They might be drunk. What time is it? And that's so weird to me. Listen. Speed in the car. Y'all hear this person speeding in the car? And see, when they do stuff like this, and they make the turn the wrong way, they crash into somebody else's car who's struggling, trying to make money to pay bills. So while you playing and lose control of the wheel, you crash into somebody else's car. And then the person comes out, and then the cops arrest you, and you stand there like that in the cop car. Did y'all see that thing? The cops bust into that young guy's house when he was asleep and they killed him. Let me let y'all see something. This story bothered me. What was his name? Let me see if I can find him. He was in a bed asleep, and the cops came in and killed him. His name is Amir Locke. Is that him? Is this the right one? Let me see. Here he is. Look at this. This young man right here. This him. He was in the bed asleep, and after clear blue sky, they came into his apartment. This him in the bed sleeping in his room with his screen TV. He's in his room in his house. So these people came into the police officers. They bust into his. Now remind you, you sleep and somebody's standing over top of you, a bunch of men. So he's like, he went to grab his gun, and they killed him right here. Now remind you, the cops said he was about to shoot him. First of all, you sit up there. Y'all busting somebody's house where they sleeping, and they wake up a bunch of men. He's scared, and y'all killed him. Y'all went and assassinated him. Then they said, well, he's about to shoot us. Okay, so when is it okay for you to have a gun in your house? So you have a gun in your house for protection. You wake up a bunch of people around you. You don't even know who the hell they are. Remind you, he was asleep. He was knocked out asleep. Look at this. He's asleep. And look at these guns. And they fear for their life. So they turned it around and they called him a suspect. Let's talk about the fact that they was at the wrong place. They was at the wrong house. They was at the wrong house. And he wakes up. So another Breonna Taylor. Now remind you, he got killed the same place he got killed. So he got killed. Now remind you, this is called, and this is the worst thing, this is called the no knock. All these cops coming in, now remind you, he in the bed sleep. All these cops is coming into his room. Can you imagine waking up all these cops in your room? And you in the bed sleep? And when you sleep, you got to give yourself a chance to wake up. They came into his house with a key. How do police officers get a key The super needs to be sued. Everybody who was lined up when this man's murdered should be sued. Why would a super give the key to this guy's apartment? For me, how old was he? I think he was 22 years old. 22 years old. And you in the bed sleep and you wake up to this. He's wrapped up in the covers. Obviously, he's cold. There's no heat probably in the apartment. And a gun, look at this. He's standing right over him with a gun. However, same example. Look at this. He goes out with a gun and he kills. And he goes, oh, it's just a baby. Oh my God. And he goes, so remind you, you went out and you went to kill, and now you're a baby. You murdered somebody. And guess what? He goes home. He did nothing wrong. He went out on the street and murdered 2 people for protesting against violence. And he comes home. Look at this. So they felt threatened for their life. Now, please make it make sense. He's in the house. He's not out there on the street with a gun. He's in his house. So please make it make sense how they felt threatened. Child, this world.